Zeerana plays The Forest. It's been a while since I posted anything specific and not uploaded from Twitch, so I decided that I'll do just a little bit of here's how you start. And he just walks off carrying the little kid. Of course. So, low on energy, eat something or get some rest. Hungry, find something to eat. So, when you first start, there's plenty of things right here on the plane for food, for energy, pills, a random leg. And the whole point of this game is literally to just survive as absolute long as you can. And it's very similar to just Minecraft. So basically it's Minecraft with a cannibal twist. And a little bit more brutal, as well as some major upgraded graphics. It's really pretty here. When I first started, I saw all these things being locked. You could actually just straight up whack them with your axe, and it pops them open right then and there for you. You can easily grab the stuff that are inside of each of these locked things. There's a lot of useful items such as cloth, meds. Sometimes you can find those to make Molotovs. I'll show you how to do that later. And things of the such. But collect some circuit boards. When you basically everything that you can collect, I would highly advise grabbing it. Don't bother trying to really run down and catch the rabbits. They're really fast. They're really speedy little things. Sometimes if they're moving really slow, you can kind of catch up on them and surprise them. Don't bother killing the raccoons at all. At the moment, they're just a critter here in the game, and they just look really fat and cute. Oh, got a snack. That's always a good thing. Sticks and stones are definitely beginning items you want to pick up. Just because that's what you're going to be building a lot of your early stuff out of. Oh, and I got a tennis ball. I'm just going to chuck that. If you're one of those and you don't pick a very safe and secluded area to start, because you like to live on the dangerous side of things, the tennis ball and small rocks are great starts because you can sit there and throw them to distract the cannibals while you, well, make your getaway. Alright, I think I've pretty much cleared out everything around this lovely plane crash. Alright, I've already maxed out my rocks. Grabbed all this. Oh, no, I have not. Alright, there's a couple more suitcases. Throw another freaking tennis ball, because why not? Nope, I don't want that. Can't carry any more booze. Okay, so I've maxed out my booze. So I'm going to show you how to make Molotovs. You right-click on a cloth, right-click on a booze, this gear pops up, right-click on the gear, and boom, you got Molotovs. So we'll just make a few of these right off the bat. There you go. Now you can pick up more booze. Snacks are really good if you're having problems finding food early on. You just pop a stack real quick. It not only gives you energy, but it also gives you a bit of a food bar. You just go over here, left click on the snack, and you immediately get some food and some energy. Now, as you can see, my health bar is a little on the low side, so let's pop a pill real quick, and there's my health bar right back up. So I've pretty much exhausted this place. So now here we say goodbye to the plane crash. Water is a little on the wonky side in this game so far since it is still in alpha. Sometimes the water line isn't actually the water line. You need to go a little bit further down into it. This one might be okay. So this one is accurate. Let's wash myself off. There we go. Personally, I like setting up near a good water source because you can find like spears and things like that to go fishing with to get some good fish. So I may end up just... Oh, hi, tortoise. You're kind of cute. Oh, there's a deer. The deer don't do anything, nor do the tortoise. They're just cute little animals to have around. So we'll just leave them alone. And I'm not seeing any fish in this. Oh, berries. Yes, this is actually very important. These white ones, they're good to eat. They kind of hurt you just a little bit when you first eat them, but that's it. It's not anything terrible or anything bad. It's just a little bit of health loss. But if you're smart and you attacked all those suitcases near the plane crash, then you'll have plenty of pills to help counteract that in case you're ever having food issues. And speaking of suitcases, hello, we got a few more. So let's just go ahead and wail on these a little bit. Blackberries. Do not eat them. They are toxic. They are not very good. And they make you get hurt. So just try to avoid those if at all possible. Yeah, I really, really love the graphics in this game. It's really high quality. Mine are only set to medium, and you can see all the foliage that is on the ground as well as up in the trees. In the mornings, you can actually see the sun's rays coming through the trees. It's really, really a pretty, pretty game. And you can tell the developers are taking their time in designing it and putting it all together. Oh, I've killed a few lizards. Lizard skin is a armor source. It's weak, obviously. It's not anything powerful, but it's a nice, easy source of armor. And early on, you want that armor source. When you find these dead bodies, go ahead and attack one up in case you end up in an area where you need to be building some effigies. Effigies help keep some of the unwanted inhabitants away from you. Alright, let's see. Is this water accurate? Yes, it is. So there's a cool place I might want to just build up on. Be kind of wary about just randomly swimming out in the water. There are lovely things in the water such as sharks, and they can... Oh, what was that? Alright. They can and do one-shot you. So right now I'm just trying to find a nice, good, solid place to get a start. Let's see what we can do. I might just go and build an alpine house right in there. An alpine house is a really safe kind of house. The cannibals can't really get to you. Sometimes they can glitch up. Oh, hey, look. There's the wonky water. So it's always a lot of fun. Alright, let's see. The water slushy sound you hear is from the rain, which is actually really... Why does it keep doing that light thing? Alpha for you. Yeah, this game isn't even in beta, it's in alpha. Oh, and you can see the rainwater running off of the rocks and the dirt. It's actually really neat. One of these days I'll try putting on really high graphics just to see without, obviously, shadows, because shadows are evil. You know what? This is a pretty nice open flat area. I think I'll just set up shop here. All right, so setting up shop. Hit B. It brings to this lovely book. The basic survival, you can go with this one with the hunting shelter, basic fire. This is where it tells you about the edible berries and the non-edible berries. So round and the pretty angled flowers, because this is showing the flower right here, are good, safe berries to eat. These black ones, bad ones. All right, so I'm going to go straight over here. And frankly, I don't like doing the basic fireplace. I like going straight for the fire pit. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're just going to slap that there. And let's go find and grab some more rocks. Oh, hi, turtle. Turtles are just cute things. Don't bother killing them. Not yet, anyway. There's talk of them adding, like, a shield. But I will chase down and kill the lizards. Because it's a great source of early armor, as I explained earlier, and a great source of food. Alright, so let's just finish that up. There we go. Now you light everything with leaves, which you can get just from cutting down anything. Alright, so now that I have my campfire, I don't need to eat right now, so we're just going to go over here and we're going to head straight into shelters. I'm not a huge fan of going for the simple, small hunting shelter. I'm kind of on the crazy side and head for just straight for something big. So we're going to go straight for the log cabin. Because why not? We're going to turn that around and we're going to have a nice angle to it. We'll make it nice and cute. There you go. So that takes 82 logs. And before I go straight for making logs, I'm going to grab a couple more of these. I am actually going to come up over here into the forest. And maxed out my rocks, good. One of the first things you should always buy when you're making a big thing like that is, we're going to head over into B. We're going to go into storage, and it's this log sled. It's easily made by just a whole bunch of sticks. So we are going to look around for a good solid spot that has some extra sticks at. And since it happens to be a forest, it should be everywhere, but not always the case. So we're just going to slap that right there. We're just going to start dumping a bunch of sticks in it. Now what that lovely log sled does is you can carry 7 logs on it plus 2 in your hands. So that just makes things a lot easier when you're trying to transport around a whole bunch of logs. So I need to find 4 more sticks and then I'll have that completed. And yeah, if you look down in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, it tells you what you need to find. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. So I have can carry 3. Why that's so dark, I don't know. But you can carry 3 lizards. But let's go ahead and equip that lizard skin. And we're good. Oh, nope, I picked up a rock. I don't need rocks. So that should be all the sticks I need. So we're just going to slap those. There we go. Now pushing this thing is really wonky. You literally just walk at it. And it just kind of gets pushed around doing its own thing. It's really wonky and a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes when you're trying to maneuver around things. But I'm going to bring this back over towards this side. And the trees we're going to clear out are right down here first. Because why not? Always clear out closer to home, right? I'm going to get stuck on another tree. You can flip these things over, and when you do, it still works. So we're going to hack down this first tree. I have not figured out if there's a specific way you can make these trees fall. So I just kind of just start wailing on them, and whichever way they fall, I keep an eye on them. Sometimes they can get a little airy. Oh, my character's tired. There we go. Let's see. Alright, this is going to fall that way. Let's zip over there and grab the logs before they all roll away. It's E to pick them up, and it's C to put them into your log sled, which really is. It's just such a great thing. It's so much easier to teleport or transport around the logs. I really, really advise that being one of the first things you build. Alright, so I am out of energy and I am hungry, so we are going to... Actually, I'm just going to pop a soda real quick. That gives me a whole bunch of energy. Some trees are really glitchy in that you can sit here and you can beat on a tree and it won't change. I have experienced that. Just move on to the next tree. Don't bother wasting your energy sitting there beating on that tree. My poor guy's like, lady, you're working me to the bone. There we go. Some trees give 5 logs. Some trees give 4. I've not been able to figure out which ones, because some of the really, really tall ones just give you 4. Some of the really short ones have given me 5, as well as vice versa. So there's no specific or specific number that drops it. And unfortunately, this one didn't give me the 5, so I'm only going to end up carrying back 1 extra. So we're going to push this wonky pain in the butt thing back towards our log cabin. What I like about the log cabin in particular, and the reason why I like to start with that rather than just the small dinky little thing that it advises you to start with, is the fact that it's bigger for one, and I have seen the cannibals glitch out on it. They'll stand there with their heads through the wall, and you could just sit there and smack their heads in with your little axe. And hey, guess what? That's an easy kill for you without having to worry about being killed yourself. So it may be glitchy, but hey, you know what? It keeps me safe. And I also just like the way it looks. Having a nice log cabin out in the woods is just pretty. And who wouldn't like having something pretty to live in, huh? So we'll just slap these ones on there real quick. Alright, so this is the start of the log cabin. But right now, my dude is hungry. So we're just going to grab that, set that on there, and let you run off. Because I don't need you right now. While that is cooking, we're going to go over here to food and a drying rack I'm going to build. I really like the drying racks because you can have more food on it than what you can actually carry. So you can only carry 3 lovely logs. But if you, or excuse me, 3 food rather. But if you build a drying rack, you can stick up to 8 on it. And it takes a little bit, obviously, for them to dry, and they become basically beef jerky. But it is a great way to store the food. And it just kind of sits there. And even if the cannibals come along, they actually don't take it or screw with it. So it's actually really nice. I need to stop trying to pick up rocks because I have plenty of rocks. I don't need that. I need sticks. Early on, sticks in particular is going to be one of your main things that you're always trying to hunt down for. You can only carry 10 at a time. And you can, if you find small beginning to grow trees, you can cut those down for some extra sticks. But for the most part, you just have to find them sitting on the ground. My poor guy. He's so exhausted. Alright, let's come over here. This should be... Oh! Huh. Alright, well that is good to know. If you leave the campfire, your meal disappears. I actually did not know that. So we're just going to sit here and we're just going to wait for it to cook this time. attracts random bunnies. A bunny trap is another thing that you can build if you are in an area where there is a whole bunch of bunnies. I have seen so many lizards here, I don't really need them. So I'm not worried about the bunnies too much, but if the bunnies are definitely something that is abundant near you, then by all means, go ahead and build the bunny, or build a rabbit trap. Let's pop this out and see if we can find just a few more sticks. And then I'm going to show you an easy way to light up the area surrounding your home site. Yeah, it's a big old forest, and sticks are always one of the few commodities that just do not seem to be prevalent. Alright, so I finished sticks for that, but I'm going to go ahead and gather a whole bunch more while I'm out here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that is the maximum number 6. I have a full 10 on me. So we're going to make a mad dash. Huh, it must only do that when the lightning is coming up. That's good to know. It doesn't do that on the other start that I did, but I'm not complaining. Alright, now we can put that away. Get that built, and get you hanging on there. Alright, so we're going to go over here to campfire. My dude's a little cold, that's why it's all shaky. But this standing fire is great for just lighting up an area. I mean, if you really look at, that's a huge area that standing campfire just lit up. And it's really nice to have. To rekindle a fire that's near you, just go up and push E. That is literally all you have to do. Let's see how many sticks I've got. I've got another 4. Let's build another one of those. But we're going to build it up over this way this time. Oh, actually, we're going to kill you first. Alright, there we go. There we go. So now I've got the 2 sides of my place all lit up. I need to get over next to that fire because it is cold. And I will show you a couple of other things that come in real good handy to build. This is a rabbit trap. It does take 31 sticks, so it takes a while to build them. But like I said, it's really good if you're surrounded by a whole bunch of rabbits. The rabbit cage I have not been able to use. I will actually give that a try in this little series that I'm going to do. And we'll see if it works. This wood bench is handy if you're wanting to just build something, rest. You can actually sit on it and you can restore your energy that way. Like if you're trying to figure out what next to build, just plop your butt down on it and go through the book. Gazebo is, at the moment that I have seen, just a cute little thing to build. I personally really like it, but to each their own. Stick holder, rock holder, log holders, it says their name implies they're holders. So if you have an abundance of multiple different things, go ahead and build those holders, and then you can not only carry what is in the holders, but you can have your own personal inventory as well. This is if you want to build a personal or more of a Minecraft-y, so to speak, kind of house. If you want to build your own house and put it all together yourself, you can build a wall that goes all around your place, wall with a door, wall with a window, and then a defensive wall is what you want to put all in the outskirts. It's more like a fence. Stairs work a little wonky in this game. Sometimes if it's not sitting flush with the ground, you have to jump a little bit to get on it. It's a little annoying. Defensive spikes, again, I haven't had to need to build it, but that is, the cannibals will run at you, and they're not exactly smart enough to run around it. Oh, I have a friend. The music will change when you end up having a friend come in and say hi, especially an unwanted one. Okay, see up there? Those lights, those are the cannibals. Those are the ones you want to really try to avoid. They absolutely hurt. If you end up having to run away and avoid them, don't feel bad about that. Absolutely run away. Don't get involved. Those guys are terrified. These guys over there, they're cannibals as well, but they're more like feral, and fire alone just chases them away. Alright, so these guys are coming straight to me. So I'm just going to go this way and actually completely avoid them. And this is where the snacks come into play really importantly. If you have snacks, you can sit there and as you're having to avoid the cannibals and get away from them, you can pop your snacks if you get either low on energy or low on food. Now, fire in this game can distract them, so what I'm going to end up doing now that I know their pathing is further up the mountain where they came from, I'm going to put one of those standing fires. That will keep them from coming all the way down to my place, because right now they're just going to kind of hang out there and watch and see what's going to happen. They also, I'm pretty sure what they just did is the ferals, for some reason, the cannibals and the ferals don't get along. They'll sit there and they'll fight each other to the death. And it comes in handy if you're being chased by a feral and it's just being a pain in the butt not wanting to get hit by you. Just do a little bit of running straight towards them. Alright, there's another feral right there behind me. But run straight at them and they will actually make a beeline straight for the feral first. Oh, there's another feral. And but they'll make a beeline straight for the feral and actually kill it for you, and you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, see, they don't see anything there that actually attracts their attention, so they're just gonna go walking right on past my place. That's always good. Oh, yep. See, they saw the feral, and the feral is chasing me, so I'm gonna go this way. And there's a bunny there, so I'm gonna head down here and making sure they can't see me. Let's go around this way. There they are. How are you guys doing? They're just gonna hang out there. Ah, see. Oh, no. Fast hopping bunny. When the bunnies are hopping really slow is when you can just go up and whack them with your axe. Oh, hello. How are you doing? And off you go. The ferals really aren't too much to worry about. Most of the time, I just ignore them and do my own thing. They'll kind of run up and say hi, and then they just immediately run away. It's not anything really to worry about. And they're incredibly easy to distract with a rock. Okay, so their pathing is a large circle right through where I'm setting up my base. That may or may not become a problem later on, in that they can and will destroy your home. And I have actually had this happen to me before. So I actually may end up moving right across the river to this place over here instead. Because I'm not seeing any lights, I'm not seeing any indication of a any sort of indication of these guys. Or, see, there's two routes I can go about this. One, I can just pick up and say, screw. Oh, here's the bad berries. They have the blackberries and then the red leaves. Bad. Don't eat those. So I can do one of two things at this point. Is I can either just continue building there and just say screw it and then build up walls and deal with the cannibals that way. Or I can move away and leave this place and not worry about it and try to find a better location where there aren't cannibals constantly on my door. This right here is an effigy. This is what the cannibals build to keep the ferals away. Fortuitous for me is it has things that I could use. Okay, so the music changed, so that goes to tell me I'm in cannibal territory. Yep, there's a body there. Alright, so these are their little huts. So yes, I'm in camp. This is where they actually live. This is not a very safe or smart place for me to be. But let's see if there's anything good in these. Sometimes there's some good things in there, like cloth. Rope is actually a really good thing to find in these. It doesn't seem like it this time. Wait, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so it's not something I can take. Yeah, so that's definitely not a place I want to be at. We're just gonna keep moving away from there for now. Your lighter never ever runs out of fluid, so don't worry about that. You can just constantly have it out. Okay, now the sun's coming up. That makes me feel so much better. And I'm a bit low on the energy side of things, so let's pop another soda. And I'm going to end up going over here to the short area because I don't know if sharks come up this far. And frankly, I do not feel like getting eaten by a shark today. Yeah, see, this is where the sun starts coming up. Somehow the sun shines through a mountain. Beta, not questioning it. Let's see, I'm not seeing any sharks or anything like that, so it should be safe. And I'm not seeing any cannibals coming to see me either. See, that's just real pretty. I genuinely like the scenery in this game. There isn't a whole lot to do once you get your place all built up and whatnot, but it's just a genuinely very pretty game, and that's what keeps me coming back. If a game is nice, if a game is really pretty, then that's going to keep me continuously coming back. Especially since I'm waiting to see where they're going to take it. What are they going to do next? Let's go up here and let's just get this thing built. Because this will distract them during the night instead of them coming all the way around. Oh, I need one more rock. Let's grab the sticks while we're at it. That's a small stone. Yeah, there is a difference between an actual rock and the small stones. The small stones don't do anything for you, basically. There's a rock. So the larger rocks are significant. Oh, hi, spider. Good thing I don't mind spiders. So we're just going to come up here and finish this off. So at night, I am actually going to come up here and light that. It may or may not distract them enough to keep them away. And, of course, it's storming. So whatever forest I happen to land my happy butt in, it storms a lot here, apparently. So we're going to come right on down here, and I will resume this at a later date. And I will already at least have this particular house built or moved, whichever I happen to decide at that point. So anyways, thank you so much for watching.